All in due time. Just give COVID its time
Yo,
back.
shout out Scribble. If y'all don't know Scribble, the man's got album dropping April 30th to watch for. The man's fucking dope. LA, I think. Yeah, he's LA. That's where he's at.
Shout out to Scribble.
Yo,
Big
man, you're fucking smart, dude, Scott. I get it, man. I get why people fucks with you. Like Vince Price was like, he's a really good person too. And now I see it, man. It's different. Like you got energy that's different.
Yeah, well, we kind of like, and that was the thing too. With like, so we've, like I said, it's not like I've been doing this forever. It's only been like rapping wise, which was the time that I was on was from the time I was rapping, and that's been only about like like 3 4 years, 4 years, 4 years, 4 or 5 years, 4 years. Um, and even with that, like I've done bare interviews and bare like write-ups and shit. But like when people talk about like yeah, like what Canada is, what it really represents, like to be honest, before last year, people weren't ready for like the full understanding and the full explanation. And like with like all the politics and stuff that you have to deal with like on these radio shows, like you go on the radio station and you're talking to certain people and you know these people have sponsors and people listening and like you know they represent certain schools and certain things that like you can't really get the full, you know what I mean, like because it's not a bash but it's like yo hello we're
Ah,
here, you know,
feels
we
you.
exist,
Yo, you
see?
just convinced me I don't want to go down the path of radio.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, it's like, and big ups to the people who are running the radio. Like I love the radio people. Like I said, my mom's was radio, and that's why I am music. But like when we are in a certain system, a certain Babylon system, a certain Canada system, you
I
understand?
fucking love the name, dude. Like the
You
sound, I was like, I
understand?
hoped we got here.
We're in a certain Canada system. We're in a certain Babylon system. It makes things difficult. So you can't really, I couldn't really go on and be like, yo, this is why Canada is Canada. This is what we're about. This is this and this is that. But in the long run, that's what Canada really represents, you know, and it really represents like the culture of our standpoint on the south side of Montreal with the system we have to deal with. So it's like, you know, okay, you may be a minority because you're black or whatever, but yo, we're throw out the window, we're double minority, dog, yo, because we English and we're black. You understand? So when the police pull us over, it's already smoke. But once they say Mount Martin, da da da, and we say what? Man, is throw the whole case out the window. We're done. You understand? We're done, bro. We're done. And this is just how it works. It's just a dope.
You
You
know,
have
and it's
to
kind of
double
hold on. Like
everything.
for y'all in Montreal, you just got to imagine this isn't Montreal. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
this is where like yo, you leave Montreal and that French English thing is different.
It's different. It's really a separation. And you know, to the people, I mean, they really gotta understand. You know, it's a double minority. It's adding. You know what I mean? And we already see in Montreal how people are being treated. We already see it. We already see it with the indigenous community and black community and these and that. But then, damn, like my homeboy who helped me learn a lot of stuff had just got mashed up by the police down there, and he a white man, but he English. You know what I'm saying? And the police mashed him up, and you know he about to take that to court and stuff, and it's crazy. Like it
Yo,
just
what happens when you take it to court though? So
I don't know. I don't know nothing
my
about no
homegirl took
court.
it to court, and it's been 5 or 6 years since she took it to court. It's not done.
Yeah, that's good. It's gonna be what it is, and he's ready for that, and it's an understanding because, like I said, you got to know where you live. You got to know where you're at. You got to know where you live. You got to know where you're at. You got to know our system. But it's a Canada system. It's a Babylon system, and that is just the reality of what we deal with. So anytime we talk about Canada, that's that's really what it represents at the end of the day. That's why it's so like, like clan, like it sounds so like intense and so like,
I
but it
mean,
got
I
it
saw the name and I'm like, I like it. I like the upside down fleur de lis too. I'm like, oof, you hit me in my soul, my guy. I'm with you.
because and that's the thing too, like it's not anti Quebec, it's damn near like pro Quebec. It's like we rocking with y'all. We just want to show y'all that we exist too. So it's like, how could we have like the most Quebec logo possible by repping that we're English as shit? Like, how can we show y'all that we're with you? We just don't agree with everything. And it's like, damn, use the shit upside down because we rock with y'all. Just yeah. We just gotta switch it to a 180, and then we could talk about perfect. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how we this is how we felt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But I really appreciate it. Like, believe it or not, like, I don't think it makes sense for artists to not discuss this stuff. I know some people out there be like, yo, why do artists have opinions on this shit? And I'm like, how are you an artist and you don't have an opinion on this shit? It's just
No,
more my opinion. Like, how do you not
because
like
they're
saying
so,
something?
and that's the thing. It all it's always a circle, but it come back to the capping, bro. That's because a lot of people just want to cap. A lot of people just want to cap for the hopes of, a future income, a future this, that. You know what I'm saying? So they just don't want to have no, hey, I had this view, I had that view, and it bit me in the ass. You know
Mm,
what I mean?
that's fair.
Me,
Views do
I could
bite you in the
only
ass sometimes.
Yeah, and it totally does, and I completely understand it. But I would always, if I was wrong about something I said in the past, it's just like damn, like I grew past it. I was wrong, or I just truly believe that, and you're gonna have to accept my ignorance. But like, is it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna stand by everything I say because I truly believe like a lot of it. I truly believe the stuff that I be, you know what I mean?
Yo,
I
but
kind of
like
like look
people,
into it a little bit.
I love that about you. Like, I'm the kind of person that thrives on authenticity. Like, call it that. Like, you listen, I'm like 13, 14, getting into like hip hops, and they're all like, keep it real. I'm like, okay, what does that mean? I spent half my life questioning what keep it real means as a fundamental and ethereal statement, right? Because that's what hip hop
Yeah,
taught me when I
yeah,
was in my formative years. And I took that as authenticity, right? Like, you're supposed to keep it real. And I'm like, all right,
yeah,
I'm gonna just be real. That's a very weird life. I'm gonna be real with you. It is a weird life to be real, as I'm sure you can imagine. But like,
yeah.
I don't know. I totally hear what you're saying with decapping. Like, yo, somebody dropped a track and is talking about heat getting cut off in the winter in Montreal, and I'm like, bro, what Montreal are you in? That's not legal here. I'm sorry. Like, don't be making songs that are that fabricated and expect me to empathize with your plight of Montreal. Because then who are you speaking to? It
Who are you
creates
talking to?
it
Yeah,
creates
you're talking to
cognitive
somebody.
dissonance here. Like, the people here are like, that's not here you're talking about, so you're clearly not even from here type thing. Cause yo,
Yeah,
everybody here knows between like November and like whenever April, you can't it's just facts. Like, okay, there might be 7 fucking buildings over there that it happened to, and I'm mad sorry if you are like the one, like. But like, even if you don't pay your bill, it's like 'cause people freeze to death, so they didn't want that smoke, so they made it like that's the Montreal I know. So like, if you're gonna insert that lyric into your shit, it really makes it hard for me to take you seriously as a MTL artist telling me about your struggle hustles. I would argue it is the cappiest cap thing I ever heard. Yo, I can deal with all the fake flex. Okay, you can sell me things about internal fantasies and visualizations, and listen, I'll buy the bullshit and just believe it. Okay, fine, if that's what you really think.
even that, it's like, man, just say I wanted this, I needed that. You know?